Good day everyone, we are here today to present to you the arithmetic sequence, a mathematical
Lastly, add 2 again from 6, you will get 8. That means that their total difference is 2. Now let's proceed to average round. Good luck!
Now that you passed the easy level, let's proceed to the average round. Let's start with the first question. Find the common sequence. An arithmetic sequence is one in which the difference between any two consecutive terms of the sequence is constant. I will call this common difference, or should they call as D. For example, for the sequence 2, 6, 10, and 14, we have D equals 4. Since 6 minus 2 equals 4, 10 minus 6 equals 4, and 14 minus 10 equals 4, and so on, now you try 1. What is the value of D for the following sequence? 3, 10, 17, 24, 31. Is it A, 5, B, 8, C, 13, or D, 7? Timer starts now. Timer's done. Now let's check your answer. Did you answer letter D? If so, you are correct. Now let's proceed to the second question. Find the next three terms of the sequence. Negative 33, negative 24, negative 15, and negative 6. Your timer starts now. If you answer 3, 12, and 29, you are correct. Now let's proceed to the last question of the average round. Let's find the next term. In general, we would use subscript notation to indicate the end term of a sequence. AN denotes the end term of a certain sequence. For example, if I use the letter B to present the terms in the sequence 2, 13, 24, 25, 46, then B1 is equal to 2, or the first term. B2 is equal to 13, or the second term.
The answer is 228. Why? Because we use the arithmetic formula. The solution is shown in your screen. By using arithmetic formula, we can easily get the answer 228. For our last question, the first term of an arithmetic sequence is equals to 200 and the common difference is equals to negative 10. Find the value of the 20th term. So what do you think the answer of this problem? The answer is 10. Why? Use the arithmetic formula, then solve it to get the 10. Use the value of the common difference D is equals to negative 10 and the first term A equals to 200 in the formula of the nth term arithmetic sequence and its history. Let's all trace the footsteps on the genesis of arithmetic to fully understand its context. Originally, numbers started with addition and subtraction, which then gave birth to arithmetic succession. From Samaria to Fertile Crescent region, which is now merely under Iraq, arose hundreds of artifacts discerned to be around of the age 5000 BC. So, what is arithmetic sequence? As starters, we can define arithmetic sequence as a sequence where each successive term is a fixed amount larger than the previous one, either as explicit functions of the term you're looking for, the index you're looking at, or as recursive definitions. All are subjected to the series of each and every number. It is also apprehended that its main function revolves around the determination of the value's future amount, which you can get through
Baby, you give me ice. tip of my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
5 ang ating common difference. Therefore, our next 3 terms are 34, 39, and 44. Same with the negative numbers. Kukuha tayo ng 2 terms sa binigay na terms, which are negative 25 and negative 34 bilang our guide. And then we will substitute it. D equals negative 34 minus parenthesis negative 25 close parenthesis equals negative 9. So negative 9 ang ating common difference. Then we will use the negative 9 para makuha yung next 3 terms. Negative 43 plus negative 9 equals negative 52. Negative 52 plus negative 9 equals negative 61. Negative 61 plus negative 9 equals negative 70. Therefore, our next 3 terms are negative 52, negative 60. Now, let's try with the decimals. Meron tayong 0.5, 1.2, 1.9, 2.6, and 3.3. Here, we will take 1.2 and 1.9 as our guide. D equals 1.9 minus 1.2 equals 0.7. So, 0.7 is our common difference. Now, we will try to add 0.7 to 3.3. 3.3 plus 0.7 equals 4. 4 plus 0.7 equals 4.7. And 4.7 plus 0.7 equals 5.4. Therefore, our next 3 terms in decimals are 4, 4.7, and 5.4. How about with fractions? Take a look at this example. Let's calculate the next 3 terms of 1/2, 3/4, 1, 5/4, and 3/2. Here we will take the 5/4 and 3/2 as our guide. D is equal to 3/2 minus 5/4 is equal to 1/4. Therefore, our common difference is 1/4. So we will use this common difference to find the next 3 terms. 3/2 plus 1/4 is equal to 7/4. 7/4 plus 1/4 is equal to 2. And 2 plus 1/4 is equal to 9/4. Now, how about if the arithmetic sequence has missing numbers? There are also steps to follow. With whole numbers, you have to determine the difference between 2 consecutive numbers. Second, before the missing value, add the common difference to the previous number. And then lastly, subtract the term after a missing value from the common difference. Take a look at this example. Fill the missing terms in the sequence. 9, 14, 24, and 34. So let's try the first step. 14 minus 9 is equal to 5. Therefore, our common difference is 5. Let's proceed to the second step. 14 plus 5 is equal to 19. So our third missing term is 19. So 9, 14, 19. Lastly, we will look for the second missing term. 34 minus 5 is equal to 29. Therefore, our missing terms are 19 and 29. So, how about if our missing terms are negative and decimal numbers? Let's take a look at this example. Fill the missing terms in the sequence negative 1.6, negative 3.4, and negative 4.3. First, let's look for the common difference. Negative 4.3 minus negative 3.4 is equal to negative 0.9. Therefore, our common difference is negative 0.9. Let's proceed to the second step. Negative 1.6 plus negative 0.9 is equal to negative 2.5. And then to the last step. Negative 1.6 minus negative 0.9 is equal to negative 0.7. 0.7 is our first term in the sequence, and negative 2.5 is our third term in the sequence. And to our last example, finding the terms of an arithmetic sequence using the formula. Previously, one of us already explained how to use the arithmetic sequence formula. So let's try to solve this problem. There are also steps we have to follow. If our problem is find the nth term, the fifth term, and the 100th term of the arithmetic sequence determined by a equals 2 and d equals 3. So for our first step is, let's look for the arithmetic sequence nth term provided by an equals a plus n minus 1, then d. Let's substitute the a as an equals 2 plus n minus 1, and our d is 3. Now to find the fifth term, substitute the n, 5, into the equation for the nth term. A5 equals 2 plus 5 minus 1 times 3 is equal to 14. Then finally, find the 100th term in the same way as the fifth term. A100 equals 2 plus 100 minus 1 times 3 is equal to 299. And that is the end of our lesson. Hope you learned something from us, and thank you for listening and watching. Please subscribe, comment, and share to Ilocano Math TV.